Hey, what's up? My name is Jenny. Welcome to Divine Family Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a general reading for Gemini. We're going to take a look at past, present, and future and see what's coming up for you. Keep in mind that these are general readings. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind for someone else. Also, because they are general readings, if you're interested in a personal reading, go ahead and click on the description box below for my website information and how to book a personal reading with me. Let's get started, Gemini. I'm also a Gemini, so I will pull myself out of this reading. What's going on for my other Geminis, the collective Gemini? The overall energy for the reading is the Lovers card. That is your energy, Gemini. What else can I say? It's the Lovers. You are the Lovers card. Literally, that is a Gemini card. I'm seeing in the recent past, I don't know how recent, but in the recent past, it does look like something that once really made you happy, made you really sad. So it looks like a breakup. It looks like some kind of, it's coming out as a Tower moment here. So definitely something that was going in a good direction, at least to you. That ending. It's totally flipped. Right now I'm seeing that you could be not speaking to somebody who means a lot to you. Is it that person from the past? I don't know. I can't say it is. I don't feel like it is, but it could be. We're going to see. It looks like a lot of holding back energy, a lot of keeping to yourself right now and not speaking to somebody. In the near future, I see you're showing up as the Queen of Cups. You could have a lot of water in your chart. You are showing up as the Queen of Cups, and you're showing up like really giving yourself more love than ever. Someone's watching you though. And I feel like this could be a divine counterpart connection. It could be somebody who you're not even aware is watching you. There's not really any movement towards you, however, so let's take a look. Let's clarify the Lovers card. I do feel like you're in a period of choosing yourself. The Lovers isn't only another person. It's also self-love. It's also you choosing your higher self. So I do feel like you're in a place right now where you're trying to do everything that you can to honor yourself. And that means maybe even eating healthier, making healthier decisions. Because I do see your energy being pretty much on you. So let's see. Clarify the Lovers. So you gave to a situation here in the past. Well, this isn't talking about past. This is talking about whoever it is you're thinking about right now. Whoever it is you're thinking about right now, you feel like you can't trust them. I don't know who this is. Someone younger than you that you possibly know from the workplace with the Page of Pentacles being here. It could also be someone that is a friend. And if you guys are not communicating, it does look like they might be waiting for you to communicate, or vice versa, you're waiting for them to communicate. So it's somebody who is kind of keeping to themselves right now with the Seven of Swords being there. However, it is showing me a lot of love mutually, and it's showing me a lot of give and take mutually. So that is somebody important to you, with the Lovers being there. Definitely somebody important to you. Let's continue. Let me see the Nine of Cups here in your past. So I'm seeing you leaving a situation. I'm seeing you leaving a situation that once made you happy. And it's something you didn't want to do. I don't feel like it has anything to do with what I just read. So that's two different situations. Definitely. But in the past, I'm seeing you being in something that you thought was happy. However, it didn't make you really, really happy on the inside. It was more of a facade. I hate saying it like that. It sounds very hard to swallow when you're given something like that. But it sounds like, or it looks like, you really fought hard to keep this going, and you couldn't do it no more. It's a situation that caused you a lot of sadness, a lot of grief, and you had to leave it, because you did leave it. With the Eight of Cups, you left. I'm not seeing necessarily that someone left you, but I'm seeing that you left. Now, if you're saying, well, I was cheated on and that person was the one to step out, so you feel like you were left, you could have forgiven that person afterwards. I'm not saying you should have, and I'm glad you didn't. But it's more like, at the end of the day, that person would have stayed with you if you would have accepted them and whatever crap they gave you. So I'm really seeing you making the decision that walking away was the best thing for you. You see the Tower. You could have had kids with this person. This is someone that you saw so much potential with. This is someone that you really thought could share goals with you, could share the same vision that you shared. And it didn't work out that way. Some of you guys knew this person for a very long time, maybe even since your teenage years. It's showing me like even childhood experiences. If you don't have children with this person, then that's you knowing them for a long time, and an end coming to that. Now, part of the grieving process for you was realizing that you gave your love to someone who was very toxic, to somebody who was unable to budge, unable to see your way of things, very stubborn. And I don't feel like you saw that necessarily in the beginning. I feel like you saw some of those qualities in that person as being very good. Now, how do you see being stubborn and stuck in your ways as being good? I don't know, because I've done it before. However, it kind of feels like you saw this person as being strong, as being able to shift their focus into something that was love. I just want to say this person was always toxic. This person was always toxic. You saw it different because you had love in your heart. Love is blind. Love will make you see things in someone that's not really there. It's there because we place it there. And that's okay. We all do this to ourselves. We do. And it felt like a long grieving process, something that you really, really had to look at as, oh my gosh, I gave my love in the wrong direction. I gave it to someone who was toxic, unwilling to work with me, unwilling to do things with me, unwilling to make this something cohesive. And that was a very hard pill to swallow. And it feels like you couldn't see a direction forward. That is in your past energy. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, Gemini. That's in the past. Right now, there's a connection coming up for you that you probably don't trust. And some of it could be because of what you've experienced in the past. Let me clarify the whole row. Okay. This is someone different than that past person. However, you guys are not on the same page. So what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing a manifestation that you are bringing upon yourself, right? So you're manifesting something really nice here. You want something that's very passionate. You want to travel. You want adventure in your life. You want to do exciting things. But I feel like you're holding back on that because maybe someone that you're dealing with at the moment isn't on the same page with you. And you don't really want to stir up any drama or any conflict. I am getting you keeping a lot of ideas to yourself, a lot of things to yourself, even just to keep the peace. For some of you guys, this is not even a person that you're dealing with currently. This is someone that you're just, I feel like this is someone you're dealing with because they're coming up in your energy. I don't know how much you're talking to this person because it's also coming up like no communication. So I'm not sure. If you are communicating, I feel like you may be keeping it surface level just to keep the peace. If this is not your story, then it's not your story. That's okay. That's okay. There is someone here that you're very, very, very attracted to. And it just seems like you guys are not working together necessarily. You're not being cohesive with each other. It's not really coming together how you want it to. You're showing up and they're showing up, and you guys are showing up with your backs to each other and not working together on certain things. And a little bit of disappointment here. And I feel like you want this person to come forward, to give you more effort, to give you more to give you more effort, to give you more love. It feels like you're disappointed in the way things are going and you're kind of waiting for this person to step it up. This feels like somebody different from the past because I see an ending in the past and I see this as something different. This is something that you manifested. This is someone else. This is not that past person. No communication here. Someone's waiting for someone else to make the moves. Here in the near future, I'm seeing you contemplating what it is that you want to do in this relationship, whatever it is you're dealing with right now. And I feel like you keep that to yourself. I also feel like you're trying to give this as much time to, work out. I feel like you've given this a lot of time. I feel like you've given this a lot of your patience. And this is something, however, that is not really living up to your expectations. I feel like you have a lot of love for whatever it is that you're dealing with now, but it might not be moving forward in the way you want it to. It feels like a little stagnant here. Now, the person you're dealing with currently, I feel like they show up as having more of a dominance over the relationship, but at the same time, they could be younger than you because I am getting cards of them being younger than you, even though they're showing up as the Emperor and you're showing up as a Queen of Cups. So I'm seeing this person possibly being younger than you. And there's a fear here of investing all the way. There's a fear here of really giving to this in the way that you might want, because I feel like this person might be stuck on their past. They're stuck thinking about things that they've invested in already. And it's causing them a stuckness to move forward. It's causing them fear in moving forward, whatever it is that they experienced in the past. So they haven't really separated their experience. They could be in a place where they think, I did this in the past, and if I do this here, it's just going to keep going, and it's going to be like it was. So I want to do things different by not doing anything at all, just keeping things the way they are, because I'm afraid that they're going to fuck up. It happens. It happens. People do think like that. They think that in order to get different, you got to do different. So they kind of stop from giving to something the way they gave in the past, not realizing that it wasn't their effort that made things bad. It was the other person not being on the same page as them. And then they meet someone who is on the same page and they don't want to give to it. So that's what it's showing me. That's what it's showing me. Someone's fear not letting them move forward and bringing this together the way it should be. And I say the way it should be because I got the Lovers twice. So it's not like you're the only one that has love for this. So do they. So do they. It's mutually loving. It's just not on the same page because someone here is scared. I feel like I want to cry. I'm not even sad. I just feel like I want to cry because, I don't know, it feels like such a misconnection when there should be a connection. Because I'm kind of seeing like the same goal, just not really knowing how to get to it. I dropped my pen. Do I need that right now? No, I don't. Well, hold on. I'm still going to get it. Okay. All right, Gemini. This is going to be from Gemini to Gemini. Look, we like to move things fast. We are a little quicker when it comes to things because, I mean, we're the air element. We have our mindset on something and we're, well, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do that. However, I'm seeing the Two of Wands being here and you being very in your head about things. You having a lot of worry. You having a lot of thoughts that could even possibly keep you from sleeping really well. Just a lot more in your mental space than it should be. Because what I'm seeing here is that while you're waiting for this to come into fruition, while you're waiting for this to come together, there really is a call to healing for yourself and stepping it up for yourself. You have some energies around you pushing you to be your best self, your best version of yourself, and that includes healing. And when I say healing, it's also about this past situation here. It's also healing about that past situation. Are you over that person that you ended things with? I'm not saying you're not. I'm saying just the same way that this person is afraid to move forward because of their past, you can't take it as their lack of effort is the same lack of effort from your ex. You see what I'm saying? It's more recognizing that their lack of effort is coming from fear, where maybe your ex's lack of effort was coming from someone who was very stubborn and someone who just never wanted to give you the effort. That's two different places. So it's showing me for you to have some compassion with yourself too, and seeing that sometimes you can project that on other people as well as they do to you. You know, you're not this person's ex. Whatever it is that they experience in their past relationship isn't you. And whatever it is that you experienced in your last relationship wasn't them. So if they're here and they are giving you effort and they are trying to communicate with you to a certain extent, and it's already more effort than this past person gave you, you can relax into knowing that this person is going to contribute to your healing. Especially if you know that they don't represent what that past person represented for you. I am seeing you needing to take time for yourself, needing to take time for your passions, your emotions, your physical strength, all that stuff. It's really pointing me in the direction of you being your best version. The Empress is here. So you can have kids, and if you don't have kids, that's fine. It's showing me like there needing to be a step up for you and what you need to give yourself at the moment. Let me get 2 more cards for that. 2020 on the clock. Hold back on moving things too fast. Get a little bit of more of a handle on your goals. There's things you want to do. Focus on that. Instead of focusing on the relationship portion of this, if you are dealing with someone, if this is your story, there's things you need to focus on. Shift your focus to you. Shift your focus to you. All that energy you have on making something work here, shift it to you. Make that into something you want for yourself. That's what it's giving me. All right, Spirit. What can you tell me about this connection for Gemini? Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. I can't even talk. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. See, there's other things to focus on except love. I mean, love has a lot to do with it. Don't get me wrong. But, and then I got, this did flip out. Here and now, your true love is already part of your life. Let me get 2 more. But there are things right now that affect this. There's other reasons why this isn't coming together. It's not just love. There's a lot more that goes into it when it comes to something very long term. Healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. And release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. So that is some really good advice here. Releasing the outcome. Focusing on yourself, focusing on your goals, on what it is you need to do, and not really paying too much attention to where this relationship is going at the moment is going to help you accept things for what they are and realize that you got a lot of things you really want to do for yourself. Now's the time to do it. Let me get an oracle card for Gemini. Interact and relate. Here we go. Community and family are highlighted for you. This card suggests you have been isolating yourself or too busy to be present and engage with friends or family. Be mindful of how important it is to interact with others. You don't need people around you constantly, but it is healthy to have regular social outings and to feel connected with other people. Prepare and enjoy a meal with people you care about. Your spirit shines brightest when you share your energies with others. You are not meant to travel through life alone. Spirit has sent people and animals for you to interact and share your life with. Reconnect with someone you haven't seen for a while or haven't spent enough time with lately. So that is your message, Gemini. And I really do feel like if you're giving all your attention to a love situation, you are missing out other connections in your life. Friends, family, definitely take that advice and run with it. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, hit like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you next time.